is broken, and also the battery is running out. So I just want to make sure that I stay as clear and concise as possible. So just a little update. I was in Arizona and I was going through a big part of my initiation there, just spiritually, and it honestly has been a lot of clarity that has been coming to me. And I noticed that a lot of times, like, a part of my ego wants to like hurry up and jump the gun, like once I get clarification on something. And I'm remembering, just like in the human form, that a lot of the spiritual things and the mental processes and the emotional things take time to integrate into the body, into the physical. So I have a lot of clarity with moving forward, especially with the New Earth Collective, and I wanted to share with you all like what I feel. So first of all, I'm grateful for you. Thank you for just being a part of this whole ascension process. It has not been easy. Secondly, I do want to say I have been shadow banned officially on Instagram. So I just want to make sure that I'm able to connect still with you all when I'm connect with you all, with the New Earth Collective and all the people that are really serious about this process, because they are already on my head, because they know what time it is. They know that I have a loud mouth and I have a big audience. So my audience, like my posts that were reaching about 500,000 people, now they're only allowing 1,000 people to see it. So this is serious, you know, because we're talking about spiritual warfare. And what's going to happen, we're going to start seeing a bigger divide, a clearer divide. The divide has been happening since 2012, and it's becoming more evident even in 2020, and even more apparent now in these days, in these last days of the Leviathan spell, which is basically like there's a spell that was put onto the collective to stay asleep, to not be able to see and be conscious. And because of that, a lot of people won't be able to know what you're talking about. Some people won't really get to understand what is going on in these days of separation. And when I say separation, I really mean a divide. We're never separated, but we're divided. So they're going to try to divide people based on war tactics and rumors of wars and different opinions when it comes to healthcare. It's just already happening, you know, like you don't have to be psychic to know that this is happening. It's just going to become more apparent. What we do need to do is to go through a certain process called the purification process before we can really take flight and elevate to a higher level, because we've gone through a lot of individual testings. You know, you might have been tested in your finances or in your relationships, in your mental health, in your physical health, in your spiritual health. And now it's come a time where you have to be purified from all the traumatic things that you probably went through, because we're moving into a point where you need to be clear. You need to be purified through the fire and reborn, essentially. So for me, I was like, as soon as I got all this information from work there, and the Most High was like, you have to go through a purification process, because what's happening, solar eclipse season, all the way up until April, there's going to be mass corona ejections, as well as like mass energetic portals dumping in like huge amounts of feminine energy. And if we don't know how to rest, if we don't know how to sit still, if we don't know how to receive and really tap in and tune in, then we're going to feel like we're out of the loop. We're going to feel kind of like we're missing something spiritually, because the distractions are going to be at their all-time high. To social media, they're going to try to silence thought leaders, and so we really are moving into a time where we need to think for ourselves. We need to be able to sit in meditation, and in order to receive these higher channeled messages, one has to go through a purification process in order to get the highest, the most highs information, because we're always channeling, we're always receiving information. It's energy, everything's energy, right? So we have to be able to receive the highest amount of information, not the most, as in like amount, but I'm talking about the highest as in frequency of information, if this makes sense. So I've been called to do a 21-day fast for fruits, like on fruit. So fruit cleanse, really a fruitarian lifestyle starting tomorrow, October 22nd. And I'm just gonna do 21 days and see where spirit wants me then. I don't know what, future wise, what I'm gonna be eating, but I know for right now I'm being called to do 21 days of fruitarian fast starting tomorrow, where that's gonna help cleanse. I'm gonna be doing a heavy metal detox. Even though I didn't get any injections, I still need to do a heavy metal detox from being around, in the air, like from the air pollutants and the freaking, what the airplanes release? Chemtrails, and freaking hugging people who do have heavy metals within them from the injections that people got. So like people's DNA are going to start changing, and you have to be on this God body wave where you really got to tap in and start to go with the flow of this divine feminine energy, and purifying your heart, purifying your mind and your spirit and your body, to make room and to make space for all the new that's happening. Because the new earth, which is the kingdom of God, the kingdom of heaven, is not taking place first in the physical realm. It's taking place first in our mental, in our emotional, in our spiritual capabilities, in order to then transmute and transfer that same energy into the physical realm. And if we are lagging behind because of bullcrap that we're eating, or what we're listening to, or what we're letting into our mind gates, then, and into our eye gates as well, then we're going to feel, we would feel sluggish, but we're not doing that. We're on a wave where we're able to elevate by releasing the old and clearing that out. So all that to say is, I know yesterday I posted on Patreon, like, hey, we're going to have meetings. I have more clarity now. We're going to have meetings every other Sunday, blah, 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 blah. And Spirit was like, Jubilee, you need to rest. You have not rested. You have to also go through the purification process before you can like just get up and start leading all these things. Like, I have to make sure that I'm in the right space. I'm going through a lot of changes. I have to move out of my place, my physical place where I stay, sooner than I thought. So there's a lot happening within my life right now, where if I were to just keep going full force on everything, it's going to collapse. And I have to be obedient to the timing of when the Most High wants these things. Yes, sometimes we get the what and the why, and then we get the when. And sometimes the when comes later within accepting the what and the why, right? They come sometimes, the when and the how come later. And I just wanted to check back in, because I know I got really excited. Like, okay, I got clarity. I'm about to do this fast. The divine feminine energy, and a part of the divine feminine energy is resting, is sitting yourself down and really like meditating. And I've been raising my Kundalini energy and tapping into more of elevating my Shakti energy, which Shakti energy comes from just meditating and aligning your chakras through your mental capacities. So I'm going to be doing that. Definitely stay grounded, y'all. Like, stay grounded, stay in tune, stay in love, like within the space of love, because the fear, the new earth is really going to be. And as we continue to like connect with ourselves and connect with one another, we can receive more about what this new earth looks like. But it has to be channeled through the heart space. So purifying the heart, going through the fire, remembering who you are, remembering that you are connected to the Most High, that you don't need any other outside sources to fill you up or to complete you. All those things are illusions, and you are good enough right now. You are good enough to receive love, to receive financial abundance, to receive all the things that the Most High Creator, Source Energy has for you. And it begins with going within. And so in this fall season, if anybody else feels the call to go through this purification process with me, 22-day fast, and you can start it whenever, 22-day fruit fast, you can detox with certain herbs. I can make sure I can keep up with like sharing with you all like what I'm using to detox my body. I'm going to be getting some herb capsules and things like that. If you all are interested in receiving any type of products that you think might help on this journey, please let me know. I can make products. I'm an herbalist, and I can offer those to you all for a very good price. And we just need to do a mass cleansing because there's going to be an alien invasion also that's coming. And we just got to be discerning. So again, the purification process is going to help you discern better, like to meditate and to be more in a space of discernment, not based on what I say or what other thought leaders say, but what the Most High is saying to you. Because there are really good extraterrestrials, and then there's some that aren't that good, and they could fake the alien invasion through Project Blue Beam. Like, we don't know when the blackout is coming. We don't know. That is all because we are basically entering into the very last year of the Luciferian reign of the demonic, like, I don't want to say the demonic bloodlines, but yeah, like all of the bloodlines that have been trying to like rule planet Earth, their time is up, and they know that. So that's why this is year 5999, and next year in the spring, in April, when the other eclipse comes in April, on April 8th, it's going to end the reign officially of the 6,000 year reign of the satanic bloodlines. And this is a really big deal, which is why they're trying to inject people as much as they can with artificial intelligence, so they can be it's just through mind control and through the changing of DNA. Because as these mass solar ejections, these coronal mass ejections come to awaken the God DNA that we all have, the God gene that we have, and it's going to react to melanated beings the most. They're going to, or the more melanin you have, the more. That's another scientific thing that I probably won't go into right now because my phone's about to die. But yeah, just wanted to tell you all that it's like very important to stay on top of your stuff, to be focused. The wars that are going on, I'm going to tell you this right now. They're not going to tell you this on the news, but it is a distraction, because they're doing other things in the works. They're doing a lot in the spirit realm, which means we as spiritual warriors must rise to the occasion and do our part, which is taking care of ourselves. It's not about participating in these social media wars. It's not about participating in the news battles. It's about rising up to the occasion of saying, you know what? The new earth begins with me. It begins with taking care of my body, my mind, my spirit, my soul. I'm going to meditate. I'm going to eat the right things. I'm going to cleanse my body. I'm going to have joy. I'm going to do the things that I love. I'm going to be around people that I care about. And by doing that, you are going to be in alignment with the divine feminine energy that is going to catapult the population into a matriarchal energy where the women, and specifically melanated women, are going to be the voice of tomorrow, which is today. And so we have to just make sure we are connected with our ancestors. We're connected with community. We're getting things in line with that. And I know during my purification process, I'm going to flow and see where spirit takes the New Earth Collective. If the meetings, whenever the Most High tells me when the meetings are supposed to be, because they told me what, but when they are, I'll hold those. You know, we can still have the bi-weekly check-ins, but I'm talking about there's going to be like meetings where we talk about more of the serious stuff and strap down and get ready for that. So I just want to tell you all that. Just pop in. If I have anything else to let you all know, or the channel, or encourage you all on, I'll let you know. And in the meantime, if you have any questions, please email me or hit me up in the chat. Not on Instagram, okay? I'm talking about Patreon or Telegram, or yeah. And if you need any services, any health services, go to my website as well. I'm here to support you. I'm here to help. I'm here to serve. And it starts with me serving me, and to rest and to cleanse my body and my mind. So when it is time for me to get up and to lead, because I am a leader in these times, I will be obedient to that calling no matter what that looks like. I don't care about offending people anymore. I don't care about, just being a people pleaser. I'm here to build, you know. So I love y'all. Peace and blessings. And I will talk to you when it is necessary. Peace. Mwah.